From the rooftops of Paris to viral TikTok videos watched by millions, Parkour has transformed from a secretive military discipline into a global athletic phenomenon. But how did a training method designed for French soldiers become the death-defying sport we see today? Today, we're tracing the incredible evolution of Parkour, uncovering the soldiers who invented it, the visionaries who popularized it, and how it conquered the world. Stay with us as we navigate this urban obstacle course of history. Our story begins in 1960s France, when a former soldier named Georges Hébert developed a natural movement training system called the méthode naturelle, or natural method. Hébert believed that military personnel needed to move efficiently through any terrain without equipment. He established the fundamental principle, erreur fort, c'est d'être to be strong is to be useful. While Hébert's method laid the groundwork, Parkour, as we know it, wouldn't emerge for several decades. His philosophy, however, would become the philosophical backbone of everything that followed. Fast forward to the 1980s in Lisses, a suburban district of Paris. A group of teenagers, including David Belle, whose father was a firefighter trained in Hébert's methods, began experimenting with movement in their neighborhood. They called their practice l'art du déplacement, the art of movement. These kids weren't trying to become athletes. They were playing, exploring, testing their bodies' limits on walls, rooftops, and urban landscapes. David Belle synthesized Hébert's military training philosophy with street exploration, creating something entirely new. This wasn't choreographed dance, it was raw, spontaneous, and incredibly efficient movement through urban environments. The early days of Parkour were underground and almost secretive. Belle and his crew, eventually known as the Yamakasi, a word meaning strong man who faces adversity with bravery, practiced at night, on Parisian rooftops, and through industrial wastelands. They developed the core techniques still used today: vaults, precision jumps, wall runs, and cat balances. What made them different from traditional gymnastics or acrobatics was their philosophy. Parkour was about efficiency and flow, not tricks for tricks' sake. Every movement had to serve a purpose, to overcome an obstacle in the most elegant, economical way possible. There were no spectators in these early days, just a tight-knit community pushing their bodies to new limits. In 2001, Parkour exploded into mainstream consciousness with the release of a documentary called Yamakasi. The film showcased the incredible urban athleticism of Belle and his crew moving through Paris in ways most people thought impossible. That same year, the documentary Generation Yamakasi followed, and suddenly, Parkour wasn't just a Parisian underground movement anymore, it was a global phenomenon. News networks around the world were fascinated. Insurance companies were nervous. Parents were alarmed. But young athletes were inspired. Videos of Parkour practitioners were some of the earliest viral internet content, being shared on platforms like Real Player and early YouTube in the 2000s. While Parkour was taking off globally, it began to branch into different styles and disciplines. Some athletes focused on competitive freestyle Parkour, adding flips, twists, and acrobatic flair that drew inspiration from skateboarding and BMX culture. Others pursued Parkour's original philosophy of pure movement efficiency. Chase Storr Stevens and teams like TGO, the God of Movement, brought Parkour to mainstream YouTube audiences, amassing hundreds of millions of views. Meanwhile, Parkour began appearing in action films, most notably the 2006 James Bond film Casino Royale, where the Parkour chase scene through Madagascar became instantly iconic and introduced the sport to audiences who'd never seek it out otherwise. By the 2010s, Parkour had become a truly global sport. International competitions emerged with serious prize money and sponsorships. Red Bull, Nike, and other major brands began backing Parkour athletes. The sport developed standardized techniques, safety protocols, and coaching certifications. What had started as teenagers playing on rooftops was now taught in schools, featured in Olympics discussions, and had produced celebrity athletes. Urban planning even began to change. Some cities started designing Parkour parks specifically for practitioners. Meanwhile, TikTok and Instagram brought Parkour to a new generation through short-form videos, with millions of young people attempting Parkour moves in their own neighborhoods. Today, parkour is recognized as a legitimate sport by major international athletic organizations. It has evolved from a French military training concept into an art form, a competitive discipline, and a lifestyle. The International Gymnastics Federation incorporated parkour into its official sports structure. Various parkour disciplines now compete: sport parkour focusing on speed and efficiency, freestyle parkour emphasizing style and creativity, and artistic parkour blending movement with self-expression. Professional athletes make significant salaries, attend international competitions, and inspire millions online. Yet despite its mainstream success, parkour has retained much of its countercultural spirit. It's still about personal freedom, creative expression, and overcoming obstacles, both physical and metaphorical. What's remarkable about parkour's evolution is how it maintained its core philosophy throughout its transformation from military training to global phenomenon. It still honors Georges Hébert's principle of being strong in order to be useful. It still celebrates the original Yamakasi ethos of facing adversity with courage. But it's also evolved, become safer, more inclusive, and more diverse. Women now compete at elite levels. Parkour programs exist for elderly people and people with disabilities. The once underground rooftop practice has gone mainstream while somehow avoiding complete commodification of its spirit. Parkour proves that a movement both literally and culturally can start in obscurity, explode into fame, and still retain its authentic soul. Parkour's journey from secretive Parisian rooftops to global phenomenon is a fascinating story of how human creativity, urban culture, and athletic innovation can reshape themselves for a worldwide audience. The sport continues to evolve, inspiring millions to see their urban environments in entirely new ways. What do you think? Is parkour the future of urban athletics, or just a thrilling phase in sports history? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss a video like this one.